Ah, shit. Here we go again. So we're currently waiting for the game. We got less than 12 hours. 11 hours and 32 minutes to be exact. Till season 4. From my understanding, it's a World War II theme. It's hard for me to say World War II for some reason. I guess it's my country accent that tries to come out. This is not my original accent, by the way. I had it. Pretty soon that 11 hours is gonna say 0. Pretty soon. What time is it? 1:30. So that'll be 2. So at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wonder what new operators they gonna have. I know the operators better be green. Well, one of them at least better have green in it. I would be highly upset. I can't wait to see the guns, man. I want that nail gun. I don't see nothing early. I guess they gonna make... I can't use this gun. It's a 3-shot gun, apparently. I can't use this gun. It's too ugly. I don't care how strong the gun is. If it's ugly, I don't want it. My 2 favorite colors, green and purple. I like that. They got snails on it. Get off. Get off. Get off. Can you shake the snails off? Get off. It's got beetles, ladybugs. What the fuck? Why is there shotgun shells? Oh, wow. This game is weird. Got magical shotgun shells just floating in the air. See, that would be the only reason why I get this, is for this gesture right here. Love you. I'm trying to figure out why they took that damn gun off of here. I know I should have bought it when I had the chance. Other gestures that they have. That's a nice sticker. booty. Come at me, bro. Knocking shit out. Don't I have it? Soon and very soon, my KD gonna be higher than what it is. Man, I wish I paid this shit attention in the beginning. I wouldn't have let myself die so much. I died 15,000 times. Sheesh. Zombie. Nobody's on right now. This stream is not sponsored by Red Bull. It gives you links.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Plunder. The job's simple. Secure more cash than the enemy. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Clock's ticking. Get to the target.
Head to that vehicle. Okay, let's go. Marking a supply run contract.
Contract is complete. You're cleared for higher payouts. Enemy UAV overhead. Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by. Time's running out. Get to the target area. Enemy soldier incoming. Dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Contract complete. Your payment has been authorized. Enemy dropping into the AO. UAV overhead. Reach the target area. You don't have long.
Contract objective marked.
UAV overhead. Clock ticking. Get to the target. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the
Contract
skies.
objective marked. I'll take the wheel.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Shoot it down. Contract complete. Your payment has been authorized.
Recon contract secure.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Proceed to the marked location and secure the area. Rotate to secure cash. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Private.
You evaded the enemy tracker. Good work.
Marking the supply run contract.
Enemy UAV overhead. Time's running out. Get to the target area.
Contract objective marked.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Private. Marking a supply run contract.
Contract's done. Your payout limit has increased.
Private.
Enemy UAV overhead. Time's running out. Get to the target area.
Contract objective marked. I'll private.
contract's done. Your payout limit has increased.
Move while I wait. Marking the supply run contract.
Enemy UAV overhead. We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
While they had the chance.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Enemy UAV on there. Primary alternate to mark. Extract is standing by. Enemy dropping into the AO. UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. UAV overhead. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Shoot it down. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy dropping into the AO.
While they had the chance.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO. Dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That was fucking really fast.
You said what?
I said that was really fast.
Oh, so I should have took my time before I joined?
Well, no, usually I send an invite out and people are like, oh, we'll give it like a few minutes, and then like I'll hear the ding while I'm putting my coffee together. Or the little like clicking sound of someone joining the party. And then I'm like, oh, someone just joined. But it'll be like 3 minutes at least. 3 to 5 minutes every fucking time. So it's always like, it scares me when it happens immediately.
Okay, well, just act like I didn't join. I'll give you 2 minutes.
We'll restart this in 2 minutes. Just kidding. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Kind of feel like an emo kid today. My makeup didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I just was like, let's just put a lot of black eyeliner on my eyes and make it work. And I did. Okay. So now I feel like an emo kid again.
Hey, it fits well on you. Even though I can't see you. I just know.
I mean, not gonna lie, I did make a pretty hot looking emo kid. Like, as a teenager, I was one of those, like, you know, one of those scene chicks with the backed up hair and fucking pierced lips and everything like that, and everybody always, like, thought I was fucking weird, but when I look back on it, I'm like, yo, I pulled that shit off. I did that.
So I did that. Oh, man. I went on a trip last night. That was fun.
You went on a trip last night?
Mm-hmm. I haven't did that in
like,
a while.
Like a car trip or a trip?
A trip.
What was it? What did you take?
Some shrooms.
Oh, fuck, yo, I have some right now, and I'm, like, trying to figure out when to do them, and, like, when will be the best time to do them.
I was up till, like, 5 in the morning.
Fuck.
Gone.
I still remember my first one. I was scared off my ass for half of it, but then the other half was, like, fucking hilarious.
I haven't had a bad trip.
I found my brother in the middle of a bad trip crying in our alleyway in the middle of the rain once.
One of my brothers was fighting a tree.
Fuck yeah, what a beast.
Funny. I was laughing so hard. I was like, man. It was like, it wasn't funny for me. I was like, I don't care.
I don't care. That was fucking hilarious, man.
I'm like, he going to town. Like, his hands were so bloody. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Shit was funny. I'm surprised
Dude, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The first time I did MDMA, I didn't know I did it because it was like dissolved into someone's water. And then I was like really thirsty, and we're in the middle of a forest party as well. Like bonfire, everything. I finished my water, and then like we ended up staying way later and fucking got thirsty, and I was like, does anybody have any water? And then somebody just passed me a bottle, and I thought it was their bottle, but apparently they just picked it up off the ground.
Rule number 1. Don't drink nothing that's not yours.
Well, you know, I'd been partying with these people for years, so I didn't think anybody was gonna just pass me a bottle of something random on the fucking ground.
I don't drink after my own family. Not even my own mother.
Yeah. But I was surrounded by some of my best friends, so they did take care of me. I just decided I got really warm because I didn't realize that I was getting high, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like overheating right now, and everybody's like looking at me, and I'm like, I need to move, and I like got up and I unzipped my sweater, and I like started walking into the trees, and I just threw my sweater behind me, and then at the time, like, I guess fuck buddy was like, all I saw was your shirt come flying out back from the trees. You disappeared. I saw your shirt fly out, and I knew that you were gone. And it was like, what? And he's like, I found you about 5 minutes later, curled up behind a rock, hiding from another rock that you thought was a bear. And it was like, fuck. And he took a video of me, and I'm like sitting on the ground in my underwear, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, Gavin. And he's like, what are you hiding from? And I just like grabbed him by the head and slammed him into the ground, and I'm like, there's a bear. And he's like,
there's a fucking bear right
there's
there.
He's like, that's not a bear. And I'm like, I swear, it growled at me. It tried to attack me. And he's like, it's a rock. And I'm like, no, it's not. And then it like took him 20 minutes to convince me that it was a rock, and he had to go up to it and slap it as hard as he could. And then I got up and I'm like, oh, it's a rock. And then I just giggled and walked back in the direction I ran from.
So it's not a bear. It's a rock.
It's a rock. My first mushroom trip, I went camping with my family, actually. I'm just making coffee, by the way, and then I'll be ready to heal up.
Okay.
My first mushroom trip, I went camping with my family, and my family, likes to do mushrooms and shit like that, so my mom decided to make some mushroom tea.
Yes.
And, we're all together, just chilling, hanging around bonfire and shit. My brother was there, one of my brother's best friends was there, they'd done mushrooms a bunch, my stepdad was there, my mom was there, and their friends were there. So, they're like, oh, everything will be fine. My mom ended up getting sick and puking a lot, so she ended up in the cabin while I started tripping. And then my brother and his best friend decided they wanted to go for a walk, but they wanted to go by themselves, so they threw a blanket on top of my head. But it was like the most patterned fucking blanket they could possibly throw at me while it was like mid-trip. And the patterns just started moving on the blanket, so I couldn't move. The walls of the cabin were breathing, and I was tripping the fuck out by myself. And I'm like, no one's here. And my brother just left Pink Floyd on. He left Dark Side of the Moon playing in the background, and then just left. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there, like, having this, like, incredible fucking high, alone, confused. And then my mom's friend, pardon?
I said that's how I was last night, just sitting there in the car, music blasting, smoking weed, just riding that shit out.
Those are the best fucking trips, though. Like, oh my god.
I had to grill my ex this morning because she had pulled up last night, punching on me and shit. And I told her, I was like, you just looked so weird getting in the car.
Oh shit.
I was like, that's why I was laughing so hard, because she kept saying, quit laughing. I was like, I was rolling my ass off last night. Like, you don't understand.
Dude, I would have been fucking dying as well, okay? I would have been dying as well.
I was like, your voice kept changing. It kept going high, then it kept going low.
She was like freaking out.
And I was like, that's why I was laughing. Oh, that's all I kept hearing. I was like, did you try to bite my forehead or was I tripping? She was like, no, I did bite you on your forehead. I was like,
Oh my god, she bit you on your forehead.
I thought I was tripping. I was like, she tried to eat me.
Well, I
That
mean,
shit is so funny.
there's two ways a woman can eat a man. She could eat him, or she could be a zombie and she could eat him.
I like the first one better.
I know, right?
That shit's too
As a
funny.
woman, I also prefer the first one.
That's what she wanted, but I was too fucked up last night.
It's like,
She
all
was
I
fucked
wanted
up,
was
too.
to be eaten, okay? All I wanted was to be eaten.
And it's her birthday weekend.
Oh, okay, so she definitely wanted the dick. She was like, yo, give me that dick.
But she'll get it another
I
time.
hit 300 followers last night, by the way.
Turn up. Did you kick somebody in the chest?
I wish I Spartan kicked someone in the chest a little bit because I've been in a pretty, like, interesting mood for the last few days. Not emotionally equipped to deal with negativity and shit right now. So I
When should
easily
you
could
ever
have
be?
kicked someone in. Yeah, no, it's more so trying to come to terms with the fact that I'm still kind of dealing with my depression and shit.
I'm going through the same
So.
thing. I had a rough few years. It was mainly
Yeah.
because I was taking care, like, that's why I started doing this. Like, last year I had to, like, I was fucked up. And then when I seen this game, I'm like, I just started playing this game, and ever since then I done really flipped the script. Like, I done calmed the fuck down. Because I was taking care of my grandmother till she passed, and it was just like, that was like my second mom. Like, from being with her every day of my life,
To not having her around.
it was just like, and I still haven't came to terms with it, and it been 5 years, going on 5 years, and like, but like last year I just like really calmed down.
Oh, trust me, I hit 15 years since my dad passed away this year. And it's like, you know, a lot of it has to do with, a lot of my, like, depression and anxiety stems from being a child, having, like, traumatic shit happen, and having to grow up really fast. So, I'm trying, like, I know my boyfriend as well, he also deals with just depressive symptoms as well, but trying to get him to understand that my depression is because of, like, you know, past traumatic experience compared to his depression, which might be a clinical depression, more so than mine, has been really interesting for me.
Yeah, I still don't understand. Like, what my problem is. I know one of my problems is I'm not doing what I was doing before I started taking care of my grandma. Like, I put all that to a halt.
Yeah.
Like, I was out here, like, like, people knew me a lot of places.
Yeah.
Like, they still know me. It's just that I haven't been out lately. So it's like the new generation that done flooded in don't know me that well. They only know my reputation.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to get back into that. I got like that fear because people done seen a weak point in my life. But it's like I gotta understand. Like, I don't really care about people's judgment. It just, I don't want to be triggered. Like, don't try to throw it in my face or use it against me, because then I'm gonna just be petty and it's gonna go somewhere it don't need to go. It's like, well, that's why I just
yeah, that is like a huge thing for me too. Like, growing up during my teenage years and after losing my dad and everything, I had to like go through situations with my best friends where I'm like, they're doing like hard chemical drugs right in front of me, and I'm like, you guys can't fucking do that shit. Like, that shit's the shit that's gonna trigger my emotional sanity to fucking crumble right here and now. Like, you guys cannot do that to me. And me and my best friend almost like stopped being friends because of that, because I like fucking walked out on her birthday party because she like snorted a rail in front of me, and I'm like, dude, you know this is the shit that fucks me up. Like, I'm not gonna stick around and watch you just kill yourself slowly. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I've already watched someone do that. And as like my best friend, you should know this. And now I'm going through explaining that again with my boyfriend. but also trying to get him to understand like his own depression at the same time. And it's really weird. Really weird because I've never had to do that before.
I can understand it.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
Hey,
around a bunch of
Squid.
people that
Hey,
don't,
King. Hi, cat.
that either don't care or don't understand depression. Like I literally had people
Well, yeah.
tell me to my face like I either need to get a job, get more money, or it's all in my head. And I'd be like, well, of course it's in my head. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
but
problem. Like,
when it's in your head, like, it's hard to get it out of your head. You can't really move on from things until you start getting it out of your head. But if you don't have the help to do that, you don't have the resources or, you know, people who just give a fuck, hard.
like the complexity, I think that's the word, of my mind is just so fucked up. It's like I
Yeah.
think too far ahead sometimes.
Yeah, same. Same.
Like I can't stand to talk to a psychiatrist because I'd be like, you just fake to me.
Is there anybody you want to invite right now? I see Sharona's on. We can shoot Sharona an invite.
Yes. I see Dev on, but why he ain't shooting no invite?
King, what's your good news? Tell me your good news, King. Sorry, that it was a little heavy there right in the beginning of the stream, but you know, emotions happen. You need to get them off your fucking chest when they're bugging you. You might
Life
as well talk
happens.
to your homies. Exactly. Might as well talk to your
This
homies
is a
about the shit
safe
because a lot of
space.
people go through depression, anxiety, and you know, a lot of people, especially a lot of people in our generations, have had mental health issues, suicidal thoughts in their lifetime. So we don't want anyone to be reverting back to past experiences or having a shit time in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I myself personally have been in the position of self-harm, and I did that for years and years and years. And a lot of the time when my depression spikes, I think about it, but I have to not go back to
it. And this snow leopard is just so fucking sexy. It don't make no sense.
Right? I fucking love snow leopards. Oh, I have to send you that documentary. It's called Snow Leopards in Pakistan. And pretty much it's a group of people who heard rumors about, like, you know, a snow leopard in the area and it was killing all of the fucking farm animals and everything at nighttime. And then they went out to try and find it, and they're driving up to the village where the snow leopard's been spotted, and it's literally just sitting on a rock, like it was waiting for them to drive up, and it was like chilling. And they just got like some great footage of it jumping over rocks and everything, and then they actually were able to track it over a few months of time. They lost it, they found it again, and when they found it, it actually had a cub.
Wow.
Yeah. Nosy. Gaming today, I was one of the plans.
Let's take it strong.
Oh no, it's okay, King. Some emotional shit came up. My brain hasn't been 100% for the last few days, so I also kind of forgot too that we had talked about playing Warzone. If you guys do get on today, let me know because we'll get some games in later. Feeling mentally in a little bit of a better place today. Hello, Luke. Okay, Sharona I don't think is gonna join us. I don't know if she even got my invitation. So I'll queue us up for duos and I'll message her. I went to the wrong spot.
Why you gotta keep me? She hate when my ex hate when I play that song, man. That shit funny.
Which song is that?
Getting Late by Floetry.
Ah.
She like, you is so fucking annoying. I be like, I know. See, I like to be corny. Like, I love to be corny. I find that to be the best sense of humor ever.
Same. Since meeting my boyfriend, I never used to be much of a corny ass person. I used to be quite quiet and serious, no fucks given kind of person. But when the right person opens your heart up, you turn into a fucking weirdo. It's really annoying.
I tell complete strangers I'm weird. They be like, what do you mean weird? I'm like, I'm just weird. They be like, you just admitting that you're weird. I'm like, yep. Well, you know from the jump. I do weird shit, and weird shit happens to me. I'm like, okay. Like, I done been in weird situations where one of my favorite out-of-town trips, I ran into Gucci Man. It's just the whole situation was just funny. Like, I got super blessed on that trip.
Streams to support them, so make sure you're taking care of yourself at the same time. Luke, how are you? Hope you have a good streaming day. Thank you, Snoozy. How are you today?
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Good.
I wonder what would happen if I ever run into him again and show him them videos.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm gonna
You're done warming up. Stand
check
by for
my
deployment
audio
to the war zone.
quickly.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
I mean, I love you all. I mean, you all are here. You all helped me get to this point. And guys, we hit 300 followers. We actually hit 301. So now, our whole journey starts again. Now we're working our way to 400.
400, here we go.
400, here we go.
I'm still on my way to 100, but I get there eventually.
Honestly, YouTube is a hard one for streaming, in my opinion, because a lot of people are in between Facebook and Twitch.
I got a Twitch also.
Try streaming on that. Like, try it out for a month. Because honestly, like, I feel like people would,
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
very much like just your personality in general on Twitch. And you're a fucking wicked player, so like people would just be like, oh my god, look at this Green Ranger over here. Look at him touch everybody's butt. Exactly, and also like a lot of people don't spend a lot of time on YouTube like watching stuff anymore. So Like, everybody watches everything on Facebook and everything now, so it's harder to get people over to YouTube and to be on it to just check if you're streaming.
Okay, give me a hot second real quick. I'm about to switch over.